Hello everybody, it's TMOG 217. Welcome to a LEGO Ninjago set review. Take a look at set number 71770, Zane's Golden Dragon Jet. This is a set that released on August 1st of 2022 as a part of the series Crystallized for Ninjago. Contains 3 minifigures and 258 pieces. So here we have the main build. It's Zane's Golden Dragon Jet. This is honestly a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it's still pretty big and actually quite sizable. The main thing that you have going on for the wings are these new translucent dual molded gold ice blue pieces. Basically, this mold in particular, as pure gold or any other color, is a common thing with the new crystallized line of sets. So it's definitely a nice piece to get, and it definitely fits in with the use here being wings. You do have the old classic 2012 spinner crown piece in a medium azure, so that's really cool to get in a new color. You do have a few stickers throughout the model. Mainly, I think you get like 3 or 4 stickers, so that's on here and then on the cockpit as well. You can see on the cockpit that it has a little gold targeting system for General Vangelis, which we'll have a look at in a bit. But yeah, speaking of the cockpit, it does have enough room to fit just Zane in there. Unfortunately, you can't fit him in there with his katana, because he does come with a katana. Although you could argue you could just shove it in there and hope for the best, but that doesn't really work, I guess. So kind of wish there could have been some weapon storage. Anywho, does close up quite nicely. You do have a little bit of some exposed space, which, again, could be used for weapon storage or something like that. It does use that golden dragon head with some dual molding in a light blue. And this is normally introduced with the Evil line of Ninjago sets, so it's great part usage there. And definitely plays into the fact of the name of Golden Dragon Jet. Anywho, you do have some more stickers I forgot to mention on the sides here, so that's pretty cool. One complaint I guess I do have is when you look at the show, the back of the jet has only one giant thruster. Meanwhile, in the build here, you have 2. So it kind of doesn't make sense, but it's a little nitpick of mine, because again, these don't have to be 100% accurate to the show, but it still would be nice. You do have this little fin, which isn't supposed to be posable, but I guess you can flip it up and down. The only play feature there is with this build is if you push the cockpit back, the wings outspread, kind of like the same gimmick from Jay's Stormfighter a little bit, but just modified, you know? And it does use another one of those blade pieces, and it kind of, you know, has a weird look to it when it's fully outstretched, but it looks pretty cool enough to have swooshering around. But not really much else in terms of play features with this. I mean, like, it's kind of fun just get to go like that a bunch of times. Kind of makes it feel like scissors almost. But again, very similar play feature to Jay's Stormfighter, but yeah, not much else to say about this. Let's have a look at the minifigures included in this set. Let's take a look at the first 2 minifigures included in this set. On the left, we have Zane in his Golden Ninja Crystallized outfit. This figure is not exclusive to the set, but it is currently the cheapest way to get your hands on the minifigure, as it does come in Lloyd's Golden Ultra Dragon. He's got a very nice look that looks fairly similar to the one that comes in the Temple of the Crystal King, just with some gold looks to it. So that's pretty cool. It's got some nice leg printing and whatnot, and he does reuse that dual molded gold helmet that was reused for the rebooted Zane from the Ninjroid Battle Pack, with some metallic gold printing of his logo. And then on the right, you have General Vangelis, with his weapons being a crystallized handle with the reforged crystallized side that quakes. And that comes in a little weapons pack, which we'll have a look at when we have a look at the extras. And he does have a crystallized blade as well as a second weapon. And he does have some wing attachments as well as some crystallized shoulder armor. But removing all the shoulder armor and such off these figures, you're able to have a better look at the facial prints. Zane's is not exclusive, unfortunately, and one thing I forgot to mention regarding General Vangelis is the torso and the legs are used for all of the crystallized generals, making essentially it not exclusive. The only thing really making it exclusive is the facial print, which is similar to his King Vangelis, or the Skull Sorcerer look, just with some purple accents to it. So, really cool looking stuff. So, let's have a look at the third minifigure included in this set. For the third and final minifigure included in this set, you have Cole in his golden dragon form. My goodness, this is definitely the main draw for this set, as of the time of this recording, he is exclusive just to this set. However, with the trend of the foil packs has been going so far, I could see him showing up in a foil pack in the future. Anywho, he does have some nice translucent dragon wings. The original idea for the mold first showed up in the Evo line, but again, these pieces are exclusive just to this figure because it does have some gold and translucent orange accents to it, so that's pretty cool. And this figure does have some translucent orange pieces, with it being the arms and the legs. The legs do have some nice printing on it, and his weapon is just a regular gold katana. And my goodness, I love that exclusive dual-molded dragon helmet. That looks so cool. You can kind of see how the wings attach on the back here using some Technic pins. And yes, of course, you can fold them however you guys see fit, but it can get a little back heavy with these wings, so kind of just be careful with how you display them, I guess. But anyway, removing all this fancy stuff, you're able to have a better look at the facial print, which is exclusive just to this figure, as well as the back torso print. This is an awesome figure overall. Anyway, let's have a look at what else is included in this set. Taking a quick look at the instructions, you got the QR code if you want to build digitally, and the horrible rendering for the box art, or just the set overall as the instructions art. And no minifigure progress bar. Lego, you're cheaping out too much. Anyway, nothing really too special with this. They really cheaped out on the art on the inside as well as the outside of the instructions have been all the way to the back. You see the completed model as well as an advertisement for all the other crystallized Ninjago sets. Then you just have a Rebuild the World and a parts listing and a win at the back. In terms of extra parts, this is what I got in my copy of the set, mainly majority being that weapons pack I was telling you guys about with all the new crystallized golden weapons. Overall, I'd say this is a pretty average Ninjago set. Like, the only reason you'd want to pick this up is maybe the cool new dual-molded pieces on the actual jet, as well as that dragon headpiece is pretty cool and currently exclusive if memory serves correctly. General Vangelis is a currently exclusive minifigure. I could see him popping up in a foil pack, unfortunately, and I'm willing to bet that the same thing can be said for Dragon Cole. Zane isn't exclusive, but he's probably the cheapest way to get your hands on it. It's an okay set, but probably not worth the 45 Canadian. Probably could be cheaper, especially with what you're getting. I don't know. Pick this up if you're really enthusiastic about it like I was at the time. It's average for a Ninjago set. Anyway, those are more or less my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, all that fun stuff. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all in a future video. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.